Hello and welcome back to our introduction to OpenBIS. We've previously explored a bit how we can use the electronic lab notebook in OpenBIS and, for example, add a new experiment, a new project and a new measurement. Now we want to focus a little bit on how we add samples and specifically what this means in terms of the collections as they are called in OpenBIS. So we again use our private space or the inventory of the global space if we have something that we need to share across the CRC. Here we want to create now collections. They are essentially a folder that hold objects of the same type. So for example, samples or images and the like. So we create a new collection. Before we created a new experiment, but now we create a new collection that is like a collection or a folder of the samples in our area. So we go to the relevant project, here our training project, click on New and then click on Collection. We now get a similar web inquiry form to define our new collection, and we need to set the default object type. So this can be anything that we need to keep in such a folder, for example images that we need to share across and so on. But here we focus on the samples. So we use the default object type samples. If you start by searching in the field above, as soon as you enter at least 2 characters, all the matching items will come up. So here we click now on sample and click save. And then we can add new samples to our collection, essentially add a new element to our folder. So we click on new sample, then a new web inquiry form opens up that looks like all the other ones we have seen so far. And then we enter the details of our new sample. We need a unique code, but we can accept the default one from OpenBIS. Then we should give it a very nice and descriptive name and also, for example, add the date in which the sample was created, where it's stored, and the dimensions. Notice that dimensions are free text fields because we have such a large variety that it would be difficult to capture this in a more structured way. We can also add any other comments that we have, free text fields, so that we can describe our sample. And we can also add, of course, parents to this if this is a subsample. And now we do this a number of times for all the experimental samples that we have. And our collection of samples, here our demo sample 001, will then contain all the samples that we use in conjunction with our project.